Welcome everyone. I'm excited to kick off our presentation today. On this first slide, you'll see the title, The Programming Language That Powers Flutter. We'll also explore what Dart is and why it's so important for Flutter development. Over the next few slides, I'll walk you through the key features of Dart and how it helps create beautiful, fast apps. So let's get started. It's like English, but for computers. And honestly, it's pretty easy to learn, especially if you've touched any coding before. Dart is a programming language created by Google in 2011. Think of it as the language Flutter speaks. If Flutter is the toolbox for building apps, Dart is the instruction manual that tells it what to do. So when you're developing with Flutter, you're actually writing Dart code behind the scenes. That connection makes Dart a really important part of the app development process. Now, you might be wondering, what's so special about Dart? Well, it's designed to be simple, yet powerful, making it easier to write clean, efficient code. And this ease of use really helps speed up development, which is a huge plus. Overall, understanding Dart is key to mastering Flutter and building great apps efficiently. Alright, let's take a closer look at this simple Dart example. Here, we start with the main function, which is the entry point of every Dart app. Inside main, we declare a variable called name and assign it the value FlutterDev. This demonstrates how to create variables and store data. Next, we use the print statement with string interpolation, which means we can embed the variable name directly into the string using the $sign. This makes the output dynamic and easy to read. When we run this, it will display Hello, FlutterDev. Simple and straightforward. Then, we see a basic function called addNumbers that takes two integers as parameters. It returns the sum of these two numbers. This part highlights how to define functions in Dart, which is essential for writing modular, reusable code. Finally, we call addNumbers with the values 5 and 3 and print the result. The output will be 8, demonstrating how functions work in practice. The key takeaway here is that Dart code can be clean, readable, and easy to understand, thanks to its simple syntax. This example underscores the overall theme of writing clear and efficient code, which is fundamental when developing Flutter apps. Alright, let's take a closer look at the backend star here. When we think of backend technologies, it's important to recognize what they're good for and what they're not. For example, this one isn't really suited for building apps directly, and it tends to be slow on mobile devices. But on the plus side, it's super beginner-friendly, especially if you're just starting out. It's primarily built with Python, which is known for its simplicity and readability. You'll notice that type safety is optional here, meaning you can choose to be flexible or more strict depending on your project. However, that flexibility can sometimes make things a bit messy if you're not careful. Now, this backend is web-focused, so it's great for server-side development and web applications. And one thing everyone knows about it, it's Python, the language loved by many for its ease of use. Moving on, let's compare that with JavaScript, which is also very popular. JavaScript is the language of the web, and it offers some cool features like hot reload magic, making development faster and more seamless. It's made for UI, so it's perfect for front-end work, and it delivers fast performance. Plus, it's easy to learn, which helps new developers get started quickly. Finally, we have Dart. Dart is represented with a target icon, and it's gaining popularity, especially with frameworks like Flutter. When comparing Dart to other languages, you'll find it strikes a nice balance. It's designed for UI, offers fast performance, and is relatively easy to pick up. So, as we consider these options, think about what your project needs most, whether it's ease of use, speed, or web focus, and choose the right tool for the job. Let's start with hot reload. This feature allows you to see your code changes instantly, so there's no need to wait around for long compile times. It makes development faster and more efficient, letting you experiment and iterate quickly. Next up is type safety. If you're familiar with Java, C#, or JavaScript, you'll find Dart's type system quite intuitive. It helps catch errors early, which means fewer bugs slipping through and more confidence in your code. Then there's easy syntax. Dart's syntax is straightforward and easy to learn, even if you're new to the language. Plus, it compiles directly to native code, so your apps run smoothly and perform at their best. And finally, blazing fast. Dart is optimized for speed, ensuring your applications are responsive and efficient. All these features combined make Dart a powerful and developer-friendly choice, perfectly aligned with our goal of building high-quality, fast, and reliable apps. Dart compiles to ARM and x64 architectures for mobile devices, ensuring high performance on phones and tablets, and it also compiles to JavaScript for the web. This means you can use one language across all platforms, simplifying development and reducing complexity. When it comes to cross-platform development, Dart's design keeps things straightforward, but it still allows you to handle asynchronous work efficiently without blocking the UI. So, smooth animations and responsive apps are guaranteed, providing a great user experience. Dart is single-threaded but supports asynchronous programming, which means you can perform tasks in the background without freezing the interface. Plus, with automatic memory management, you don't have to worry about memory leaks. Dart manages that for you, making development smoother. It uses JIT, or just-in-time compilation, which enables hot reload during development, so you see changes instantly. And with AOT, or ahead-of-time compilation, your apps are optimized to run lightning fast in production. You get the best of both worlds, quick development cycles and high-performance apps. Dart was actually designed with user interfaces in mind. It's a perfect fit for Flutter's widget-based system. Its features align perfectly with building beautiful, responsive UIs, making Dart the ideal language for creating engaging apps. So, in summary, Flutter uses Dart because it's built for UI, cross-platform, performance, and ease of development. It's a match made in heaven for creating fast, beautiful, and efficient applications across all devices. It's like peanut butter and jelly, Dart and Flutter just belong together. Dart provides Flutter with everything it needs: speed, simplicity, and the power to create beautiful apps for any platform. When you combine Flutter and Dart, it's a perfect match, 100%. And the best part is, this combo is still going strong. Millions of apps have been built using Dart and Flutter, showing how powerful and versatile this partnership really is. Looking ahead to 2024 and beyond, this technology continues to evolve and thrive. Remember, Flutter 1 marked a huge milestone when Dart became the go-to language for cross-platform app development. Back in 2018, Flutter officially chose Dart as its foundation, because it's such a perfect fit for mobile UI development. And even earlier, in 2017, Dart was born. Google created it as a better alternative to JavaScript, aiming to improve the web and app development experience. Going all the way back to 2011, the timeline shows us how this journey started. It's a story of innovation, collaboration, and growth, showing how Dart and Flutter have become essential tools for developers around the world. And that's what makes this timeline so exciting. It's a glimpse into how these technologies have shaped the future of app development and why they continue to be at the forefront. So when we look at companies hearing Flutter developers, it's clear they're also looking for Dart skills. Essentially, if you want to land those jobs, learning Dart is a must. Now, let's talk about what makes this path appealing. First, being job-ready means you can build real, functional apps within weeks, not months. That's a huge advantage in today's fast-paced tech world. Next, we have fast learning. Dart's syntax is clean, straightforward, and well-documented. Plus, there's a friendly community ready to support you along the way. It's designed to be approachable, so you won't get bogged down by complexity. And then, easy start. If you're already learning Flutter, you're automatically learning Dart. They go hand in hand. The good news is, Dart is one of the more beginner-friendly languages, especially if you have some coding background. So if you're considering whether to learn Dart, know that it's a smart move, and it's accessible for many learners. Overall, mastering Dart not only opens doors to more opportunities, but also makes your journey into app development much smoother. So to sum it all up, learn Dart, master Flutter, and build amazing apps. That's really all it takes. It's that simple. Dart isn't just the language behind Flutter. It's actually the secret sauce that makes everything so powerful, fast, and enjoyable to work with. When you get comfortable with Dart, You'll unlock the full potential of Flutter and be able to create stunning, high-performance apps with ease. Remember, mastering these tools connects directly to our overall goal: building better apps faster and more efficiently. Thanks to Dart, Flutter becomes more than just a framework. It becomes a game changer in app development.